Hi YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here with my finished 20 by 2020 finale. Yay! I don't know why I'm like popping my head back and forth. I'm excited. Because, you know, I get to end a bunch of projects and I get to start a bunch of new projects. So they're all like shiny and clean and all sorts of fun stuff. Anyways, I finished 5 products, which left me with, you know, this little stack of 8 right here that I didn't finish, most of which are either going into other project pans or I will use up naturally throughout the year. So I'm not really worried about them. Anyways, let's show you what I finished. I finally finished the Body Shop Strawberry Body Yogurt. It is completely empty. It still smells amazing. I have 2 more of these, plus 2 in the mango scent now because I just knocked something over. I bought myself a set of the duo that was out at Christmas time, and then somebody bought it for me as a Secret Santa. So I'm very well stocked. Just for reference sake, last time it was 92.5 grams, and I was right. This weighs about 32 grams, like just, you know, the thing right here. I figured it weighed between about 30 and 35 grams. So, and this time it is 32.7 grams. And I mean, I cleaned this out as best as I could. Like there is like this little hair right here, because you can never quite properly clean these out. I'm gonna rub it on my leg so that it is nice and moisturized. Just that one spot on my leg. But yeah, so that is done. Let's see, what else? Oh, I had one more spray in this damn bottle and then it stopped spraying. So it's Katy Perry Killer Queen fragrance. There's still a little bit of product in there, but apparently the actual like not string, but straw or whatever doesn't go all the way down, and I can't get it in at all. So those are my marks. Is done. It was basically done last time, and like I said, I just had like one more spray, and I was like, I could have had this done for the last video. This was actually kind of a surprise, but I can't really get any more product out of here. It's the Marrakesh Argan and Hemp Oil Therapy Leave-In Treatment and Detangler. Like last time we were like right here, and I was like, this might go into like the first month of the year, but I think some of this down here is like solid or something, because it stopped spraying not long after I filmed that video, and I'm like, there's gotta be more product in there. It can't be it. And there was a little bit more, so I like set it upside down and used it a couple more times by just dumping it into my hand. But even then, I ended up running out of product, so whatever. I didn't really love it in the first place because I don't like the smell of it, but because it had leaked when coming to me, I couldn't in good faith pass this along to anybody, so the formula is really good, so I used it up. It just was kind of stinky. And I finished 2 lip products. These were the beast. First is the NARS Lip Pencil in Corella. I thought I saw the plastic after I had sharpened it that last time. Like, once I had worn it down, I thought I saw the plastic, so I like poked it just to see. And like, so much product came away to reveal the bit of wax underneath, not plastic, but wax, that like holds the product in. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm not rubbing that against my lips. So that is done. And finally, for empties, I did finish my Maybelline Color Whisper. Like, that is scraping against the back of my hand. But yeah, so very happy to use that up. That is a full-size, not cruelty-free product out of my collection, which is awesome. So what do I have left? I'll go over those real quick. And then I'm going to show you everything that I finished this year and give you like a grand total, like I've been doing for some of my other end of the year project pans. Whew. Well, I still got my e.l.f. Total Face Palette. I'm not going to fully declutter this. I've decided I'm going to pop this into my travel bag because these are still 2 perfectly working blushes. As you can see, I did expand the pan right here. But yeah. because I did use it a few times, but I wasn't really focusing on it at all this month. I've already picked out my blushes that I'm going to be working on in 2020, so I've been more working on them. Because it's like, I know I'm not going to finish this in a month, so I'm just not going to worry about it, but it's going into my travel bag where it will live for a while. I will probably eventually declutter it because I doubt I'll finish it. I might end up hitting pan on this at some point because I'm not like a heavy traveler by any means, but I go see my mother in a different town on a regular basis, and I do bring my makeup to put on because I do like to wear makeup. But I already have like a travel eyeshadow palette that lives in my stuff, a completely different set of brushes that lives in my travel bag, and now that can go live with it as well because that will be one less thing that I have to think about bringing. So, yay. Let's see. I still have this because I did actually use this once this past month as a cream blush just to see what it looked like. It's the Too Faced La Creme lipstick and Teddy Berry. Is it Teddy Berry? Yes, Teddy Berry, like berry, like, you know, the fruit. It does make a really pretty cream blush. It didn't put any like new real amount of progress on it, so it's still where it was. I have every intention of finishing this up in 2020. I might finish it as a cream blush just because I like to multitask products like that. I know and I did go through a lot of my cream blushes last year without really bringing any in. So if I want to work on an extra lipstick as a cream blush this year, which like I said, I finished this partially as a cream blush as well, I can do that. I still have to finish my Sally Hansen cream blush, which is going into my hashtag Teen Project Pan that the Beauty News girls are doing again this year, and I decided to join that because it looks like fun. But this is not going into that just yet. The Sally Hansen blush is going in there so I can at least hit pan on the damn thing because it's so pigmented, it's a beast. I do still have this. It's the Julep eyeshadow stick in, what are you? Champagne Shimmer. I haven't used it in months. I just started working on other stuff because this doesn't show progress, and when something doesn't show progress, I don't want to use it. At least not as far as a Project Pan is concerned. It's not going to go off anytime soon, and Julep is cruelty-free, and I'm now working on my Laura Mercier caviar sticks, which are not cruelty-free, and I'd rather work on them and get them out. So I have a couple of other non-makeup items. Here is the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt-Away Cleansing Balm. This is what it looks like currently. I have definitely like dug in there, but I stuck my finger in there one day. It goes like, there is no like false bottom in here. It goes all the way to the bottom. So, I mean, it's 50 milliliters, so it's like all in there. Now, last month it weighed 79.3 grams. This month it weighs 69.8. I used up almost 10 grams of product. So I should definitely be done with this in a couple of months. Like I said, I'm not worried about any of these products really. The only thing that I kind of need to make a note to finish this year is the lipstick, and I don't foresee that being a problem. Let's see, I have my COSRX Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. I mostly put this in here just to kind of see how much I use per month because I have like one other essence right now. This is not something that I have like a ton of backups of or anything, and I bought this last year. I bought both of them last year, so I'm not worried about that. But here are my marks. So I should finish this in another 2 months. It'll be fine. My Nuance by Salma Hayek Soy Protein Primer Spray for the hair. This is the one that I have to decant into another bottle because the sprayer on this sucks, but when I am updating it, I pour it back in here, and I've used up way more than the first month that I had it in here because I couldn't get any out. This is now also in my 7 by Spring, so I'll finish it up for that, but this is my mark last month for this project, and here is where I am now. So this is another thing I should have wrapped up in about 2 months. My NYX Stripped Off Micellar Water. This is something I go through naturally. It's just another one of those things. So it's like, how much of this do I actually use per month? Despite wearing makeup more last month than in the month before that, I used slightly less. Now, I did actually wash my face with like an actual cleanser some mornings versus just using a micellar water, so that might be why. I mean, this lasts me forever. I bought 3 of them at a time just because I didn't want to have to constantly rebuy one from the NYX website, because that's the only place I know of where you can get it now. I think you might be able to get it at Target, but I don't live very close to a Target, so I specifically made an order from the NYX website to get like 3 of these, and this is gonna last me like another 6 months. So I will be stocked in micellar waters for quite a long time. And finally, I have the Peter Thomas Roth Cucumber Gel Mask. This is also going into the hashtag Team Project Pan. Why am I repeating myself? I've actually like made it below the lip of the product. So like, if I wanted to just make a mark to measure stuff that way, I could make like a real mark this month for it. But I weigh this because that just shows more progress. Last month I had 187.1 grams of weight, because while some of that is certainly, you know, the packaging, this thing is heavy. There is actually like 5 ounces of product in here, or 150 grams. So yeah. And when I put this in here, it wasn't quite brand new, but I had used it like once. Anyways, this month it weighs 168.0 grams. So I used like 19 grams of product, right at 20. So that's cool, and that's me using it more regularly. So I need to go grab all of my empties for this, which is like at least 2 different bags worth. I mean, they're makeup bags, but they're like overstuffed. And I will show you everything that I finished, and I will have to like insert amounts because I don't know them off the top of my head. Okay, I am back. I have a bag to throw my makeup back in. It's kind of gross looking, sorry. And I have my recycling bin beside me to throw all the non-makeup items in, because this and my empties, which I'm filming tomorrow, were the last 2 things I had to film before I could film my makeup empties for the year. Now, hair, there appears to only be 1 product that I finished. It's the Marrakesh. Fragrances, I finished 2. I finished the Katy Perry, and I also finished the Zany Laney Outcast body spray. I keep my body sprays for my end of the year makeup empties too, or just perfumes, body sprays, stuff like that in general. Skincare, I finished 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 products. I finished the Glam Glow Super Serum and the Physicians Formula Skin Boost Vitamin Shot and the Brightening Vitamin C one, so 2 serums. I have 3 masks. I have the Dr. Brandt Pores No More Vacuum Cleaner Pore Purifying Mask, the Pharmacy Bright On Massage Activated Vitamin C Mask, and the Wonder Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask. I have 1 cleanser / micellar water. I have the Simple Micellar Cleansing Water. I have 1 makeup remover that I finished. There's a little bit left in here, but the packaging's broken. I can't get it out, and I can't like untwist it or anything. It is the Miraness Purify Melt and Vanish Makeup Remover. And that is probably what leaked all over that. And I have 3 moisturizers. Let's see, I had the Elemis Superfood Night Cream. This is just a 1 ounce, but it still took me like 4 months to use. The Ladykin Van Pure Repair Cream, which took me forever to use because it is a potent booger. And the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream Anti-Wrinkle Day Cream, which I use day and night because I can. I got that from Birchbox. And I have 4 body products, and then I will be getting into the makeup. I have the Body Shop Body Lotion, or Body Yogurt. The, what are you technically? The Green Goo Hibiscus Plant-Based Body Scrub, which, according to them, because they found my Instagram and commented on it when I talked about this, they do make other scents. The EOS hand cream that I used up to shave with. And the Avon Senses Body Care Vanilla Hydrating Shower Gel. And that is everything but the makeup. And this is mostly makeup. So I need to get to my bag so I don't, and push my recycling thing away so I don't accidentally throw anything away. I did finish a contour. I'm just going in the rate of I can grab this easier. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette in Caramel Toffee. I had finished the highlighting powder in 2018, but I did finish the contour in 2019. And while I didn't finish the blushes in this, I did finish the I don't remember which one was which, but like the highlighter and the bronzer in here. So that is a highlight and bronzer empty in 2019. I have 3 concealers, one that I completely forgot about. It is the Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in Light. I used it as a corrector because this is a little too dark for me, but it's peachy, so it worked. The Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer that I've been working on forever, and I finally finished that bitch by mixing it into foundation. And I was also using this to lighten foundation. The Maybelline Master Conceal by Face Studio Camouflaging Concealer in Fair. I use this under my eyes too, but I also use it as a foundation lightener, so it only took me apparently 4 months to finish. I just have one lip balm, but it's a big one. It's the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Kiss lip balm. I actually got 2 more of these now because I bought the big Sol de Janeiro holiday kit, and then when I got some unexpected cash for Christmas, I bought another because they still had it, and I freaking love that stuff. So that's just, you know, the plastic. I know I could dig in here, but I'm not gonna, so not gonna worry about it. I had one eyeshadow. This is the shade, I think it was Koi from one of my Bad Habit palettes. It was technically too dark for me. It's like a cream highlight base shade, but I just went lightly with it and used it up that way anyway. Let's see. I have 5 facial mist makeup setting sprays. And this one took me, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months to finish. Took me forever. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix and Matte spray. I actually did not find this to be any different than the regular fixing spray, so I don't recommend it, but I know people that love it. Here's the e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set, which I find to be exactly like the MAC Fix Plus, so I have a cruelty-free dupe, but I don't have to whine that I can't get it anymore. I have the Milani Make It Last setting spray that does not unscrew, which means it's a beast. And I have 2 of these, and I'm very sad these are now gone because this was like one of my favorites. The Shiseido Ibuki Quick Fix Mist, not cruelty-free, can't repurchase. But it's amazing as far as it, like something else that kind of like settles your powder. By the way, in case you're newer and don't know, I'm a, what's it called? I'm that bitch that uses 2 setting sprays. I'm extra, that's the word I'm trying to think of. I'm an extra bitch that uses 2 setting sprays. I use something to take down the powder, I let it settle, and then I go back in with something matte because I use a crap ton of powder on my face to keep it matte. But I don't want to screw it up and have it not be matte after spraying it down to get rid of the powderiness. It works for me, even though it makes me spend more money. It's what works for me, so I roll with it. Eye products, since I did that eyeshadow, shoot. This is why I never liked this thing, even though it's a good product. Never liked this thing, even though it's a good product, because of that. This is the LA Colors eyeshadow stick, and I think the color name is Seashell, but it's just a white eyeshadow base. And the damn thing never stays in the cap. But it always stayed creamy. Like, even if it fell off and sat there for like 2 days, it still stayed creamy. So for $1, these are amazing. I just hope that they're not all like that. I hope, like, it looks like I stretched out my cap somehow. So I'm hoping that if I buy another one, they're not all like that. And I have the Lancome eyeliner right here that I can't sharpen anymore, so I didn't try. Let's see, I do have a nail polish. This is the Julep nail polish in Lolo. I know some people like to put in nail polish thinner and get out as much as they can. I'm just not one of those. I use it until I can't, the brush isn't reaching anymore, and I try like the whole flinging it around to get product on my brush. a couple of times, and then I'm like, why am I doing this? I have 8,000 nail polishes. That happens every time. Along with highlight, I did finish a cream highlighter. This, as you can see, also took forever. I actually used it as a cream bronzer for a while because it's too dark, but it's technically a highlighter. It's a Tarteist, I think it's just cream, liquid highlighter, cream highlighter, whatever, in exposed. I'm so glad to be done with that. One foundation, this is the Revlon Photo Ready Instafix Stick Foundation. Just scrapes my face now, so I gave up. I have 3 primers, although one I used more in a skincare facility, but it still counts as a primer. So whatever. There's the Touch and Soul No Problem Primer Essence. That's the one I kind of used as skincare. I also have the NYX Pore Filler that I cut open and then immediately regretted it because as soon as air hit this product, it changed the formula completely. Even though I love that primer, I will never do that again. And I was too scared to cut this open. I just squeezed it half to death. The Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control Primer. I also really love this stuff. And I hope they don't sell in China because I would totally repurchase. Brow products, and then we have lips, and then I'm freaking done. I have 3 brow pencils. I have the Maybelline Brow Precise that only took me a month to finish. Why am I rolling this up or trying to roll this up? There's nothing in it. But this does not come with a lot of product, and I went through it in like 3 weeks. I have the ColourPop Brow Boss. I think mine is in dark brown, so I need a lighter color, but I swapped for this, so I just kind of dealt with it. Love this. Would totally repurchase. And the IT Cosmetics Brow Power in the Universal Taupe shade. I will never repurchase this, because it is a dry bitch. And something I did enjoy, but because it's really expensive for what it is, I would not repurchase. It is the iconic London brand and Sculpt and Boost Eyebrow Cushion. Now, even though I got this at a BoxyCharm last year, I used it up right away because cushions dry out relatively quickly. I don't want to touch it because it's really dark. I had to be super careful with it. But even with those caveats, I did enjoy it. It's just, you know, I don't want to purchase another one because A, it's expensive, and B, I would hate to have to feel the rush to use it up. Lip products. Other than the lip balm I already did. Oops. I have 4 lip pencils, including one I totally forgot about. This is the Grande Stay Put Lip Liner in the clear shade. This is just one that twists up. That's why there's still like real packaging to it. I also have the Rimmel it was like a glossy lip liner that I did really like. They don't make it anymore though. This is the Real Her lip liner that I also enjoyed. I don't remember the name of the color though. And we have the Urban Decay Clear Lip Liner in Ozone. Now, way long ago, I finished this sucker. The Too Faced Sweet Peach Creamy Lip Oil Lip Gloss in... I don't remember the name of it, like the name of the color, because there's no sticker on it anymore. That probably fell off. Do they still make these? Because they've been on sale on like Sephora's website. And I have 3 lip products. I have the Maybelline Color Whisper and the NARS Lip Pencil in Rakugian that I already talked about. And I have a Calvin Klein lipstick in the shade Spiked. Let's see, can I get a swatch? Yeah. Colors that I like. So that is it. I will insert the amount of products and the total here. And now I can film my hashtag Team Project Pan video, which is awesome. So that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye.